It's December the 20th, 2012, and the London Christmas party season's in full swing. It's a really exciting time for venues across the capital, and I've come to one of the oldest, Brewery, to experience a shared corporate Christmas party firsthand. This wonderful old venue has a variety of different meeting spaces. Tonight, our party's taking place in one of the most spectacular, the Porter Tun. We're now in the Porter Tun, and behind me you can see the drinks and cocktail area where soon the guests will be gathering to have a drink before they sit down to eat. Most of the guests are here now, and it won't be long before they sit down to a sumptuous meal before hitting the dance floor. With everybody sat down and ready to eat, it really is easy to see why the Porter Tun is such a popular part of the brewery. It really is quite a spectacle. Toby Healish, you're marketing director at the brewery. First of all, give us a very, very brief rundown of the history of this place, because it's one of the oldest venues in London.
Yeah, it's the old Whitbread Brewery where they made beer for 225 years, but sadly Whitbread took the actual brewing operation out of here in 1976 and transformed it into this amazing venue now. They stopped actually making beer in 2000, and we've been sort of taking on the mantle of the brewery itself, creating parties or conferences, award ceremonies, for the last sort of 38 years.
That's fantastic. And tonight we've got this shared corporate Christmas party. What's the Christmas party scene like at the moment, in the wake of the recession?
Well, I mean, we've seen a nice little upsurge since the last couple of years. Obviously, 2008 was very difficult for the financial community around us in the city. But I think people have realised that they need to reward staff. They've been working very hard now under difficult circumstances the last 3 or 4 years. And I think a Christmas party pays for itself multiple times.
And there's a lot of sort of debate around at the moment about the value of celebration and how sort of motivating and incentivising it can be. And I think probably you'll hopefully be riding on the crest of the wave of that going forward. With respect to people's approach to holding meetings now, has that changed a lot over the last couple of years? Are business demands a little bit different? Are people asking for different kinds of events?
I think the events sectors has actually been pretty similar as far as a split. I think just people are doing a bit more of them and realising that getting in front of people face to face, much like we are now, is so much more important than advertising, marketing in the sort of traditional sense. Whether it's newspaper, online, there's lots of talk, social media. It's all very good, but at the end of the day, meeting someone face to face in a networking or a business environment where you've got space to show off your products and services, you can't beat it.
And of course that's what's happening tonight. So we've got this corporate shared Christmas party, and why do you think this kind of event is so popular?
Well, I mean, putting together a Christmas party is tough, and the budgets are obviously tight at the moment, and quite rightly, but having a shared party allows you to get that whole sort of private venue experience much more than a normal sort of restaurant. And allows you to buy 3 or 4 tables. There's 40 of you. You see a lot of great fun other people who are all out to have a good time, and you just share in the economies of scale of a place like this, and it works really well.
So Tom Gore, you're executive chef here at the brewery. Could you talk us through some of the items that are on the menu tonight?
Well, we're going for an American theme tonight, so it's all about New York. We've got barbecue beef, we've got sweet corn chowder on. Just having a bit of fun with the food so they can sit, enjoy it and talk about it.
So what are the main objectives when you think up a menu like tonight's?
We just want people so that the mass can enjoy it. We don't want people to feel like left out and not that they don't like it. And it's just all about enjoying it and being a part of the evening. That's what we're trying to make our food about.
Now this is a night where everybody else is having a good time. How exciting is it in the kitchen?
Oh, for us it's brilliant. We've got 7 events going on tonight. We've got over 1,000 people in the building. It's buzzing in the kitchen. I have to say, we've got 33 chefs in there at the moment, working away. So it's all good.
Fantastic. So you're here at the brewery for your Christmas party tonight. Tell me who you are and where you're from.
So I'm Peter Stoner from V2B Capital, based here in London, which is an investment bank. So we thought we'd bring the guys here for a Christmas party. About 30 of us are here, so we've got 3 tables. Thought about going to a restaurant somewhere else, but thought it'd be a lot more fun to come here, celebrate with other people, come to a great venue that we see here tonight.
Because it's like a shared experience then, isn't it?
Absolutely, and we wanted everyone to come here, have fun. mix with other people, have a great meal, have a bit of dancing, and it's hard to find that in other places in London.
That's why I think, these shared corporate parties are so special from that level, because it's almost like a Christmas network as well.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And look, I think 5 years ago we all had our own big corporate parties. There'd be 500,000 people gathered together. Now times are different, so people are looking to do smaller parties, but you still want to get the guys out and have fun. So having the shared corporate party is a great idea.
And because I presume you're still finding there are key business benefits for getting people out to have a good time.
Yeah, look, the guys, they've worked hard all year. They deserve to have a big party, and this is a great venue to have like your own corporate party, but with other people. So I don't think we could have done that for 500 people this year with our firm, but it's a great chance for them to come out and have the same thing.
You're here tonight for the Christmas party. Why do you think the brewery is so special?
The brewery is extremely special because of its really long heritage in London, and it's such a fabulous location. It's one of the only venues that you can get 1,000 people into in London. And I work for the government, and we're working really hard to promote London off the back of the Olympics. And what we're seeing in London is a kind of surgence in the growth of small startup companies, mostly in the tech sector, and having them so close to the city means that we have somewhere that we can take those guys right in the heart of the city, which is such a fabulous old building, and it's a piece of London's heritage, but we can use it for the future in a kind of economically impactful way. So we think it's utterly brilliant to be here.
With the meal finished, the band fires up and everybody gets properly into the Christmas spirit, dancing away into the early hours. So that was a shared corporate Christmas party at the Brewery in London. A great way to have festive fun and reward staff on a budget, and also throw in some valuable networking.